Hi everyone, and welcome to part 35 of The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. So as I mentioned last time, today is Harvestfest, and once the afternoon rolls around, we're gonna have Piper and Ariel go over to Piper's family's house along with Ariel's family, so that the two families can celebrate Harvestfest together, and the two of them can reveal their engagement. So it's definitely gonna be a very eventful day, and I like how I'm talking about their engagement, and we've just got this picture here of her great-grandfather Kevin when he was getting married. Like, I just really love this picture, but I was just having her spend some time with Otto because we didn't get much of a chance to do that last time, so let's have her just continue that, and I don't know, let's give him a treat. And until the time comes for them to go over to Piper's family's house, we're just gonna chill around here for a little bit and just spend some time with the dogs. Maybe also rake some leaves because I wanted to do that in the last part, but we had that horrible thunderstorm, so I didn't want to risk anything happening to them. But I was also thinking that we might be able to get her relationship with Otto up to where she could feel the love with him because, yeah, she just has to do that one more time and then we've completed this aspiration. It would just make me so happy to do that before the series ends. So let's just work on that for a little bit, like we can pet him. And then perhaps while she's doing that, we can have Bridgette and Liam come down here and rake up the leaves. So there we go, let's do that. And then we can have him come down here and do that as well. Because that just feels like a very fall harvest festy type thing to do, and I mean, I know raking leaves isn't very thrilling, but like for whatever reason I just want to do that in this game. All right, so let's just give him another treat. Why not? Because I really want to get this relationship up, and what better way to get a dog to love you than to give it food? Yeah, so I think we just have to become good friends with him, and I feel like we're actually pretty close. Hold on, I want to get a picture of this. Yeah, I think we're actually pretty close to becoming good friends with him, so yeah, I think surely we should be there. She also builds relationships with animals really quickly. Like, I would just, like, that would be another cherry on top of this Harvestfest to just get this aspiration done. Alright, so get to know a bit better. And oh, I love how Winry's coming at her. I wonder if she's going up to... Okay, no, she's not really going up to Otto. She's just kind of walking right by him. Let's go ahead and pet him, and then I want to see how these two are doing with their leaf. Oh, nice! We've already got a pretty good pile going on. And if we have enough time, I was also thinking it could be neat to have Liam invite Maxine over and make the relationship official, because I've been meaning to do that. But for the time being, we'll let these two get all the leaves, and then maybe we should have Ariel come down here and join them. Because, I mean, we got a lot of leaves. You know, this is a public establishment. We want to look clean and like we're on top of our leaf picking up. So, yeah, we should do that. Are we still... Okay, no, she's not hanging out with Otto anymore. Where did Otto go? Okay, there he's somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's like barking at the table. I guess he smells all the other pets on it. We can do it! Yes! Alright, we are finally going to complete this aspiration, and that means we have to pick another one. And I remember a while back, I think there were a few suggestions that were left for what our next aspiration could be, but that was actually a little while ago, so I forget what was suggested. Hold on. I haven't done this interaction with the puppy. I mean, imagine it's not anything terribly exciting, but I just want to get a closer look. Oh, there we go. So cute. Yes, alright, Piper has completed the Friend of the Animals aspiration. Alright, so, oh, wait, hold on. Trait earned, Animal Whisperer. It's easier for Piper to train, discipline, and gain relationship with all animals. Awesome, that'll be really helpful when it comes to training pets. Alright, so I guess we should pick another aspiration for her, although we're not going to get that far with it in this series, so let me see if I can figure out which part it was that suggestions were left on. So we found a comment all the way back on part 17 from Skychime658 saying I could see Piper with a fortune aspiration, but I could also see her with the Friend of the World aspiration or soulmate romance aspiration. Maybe she really wants to find the one, maybe she wants to have a large group of friends or get along with everyone. All of these have drawbacks with her being so young, so I could also see you switching her between a bunch of different aspirations for a while before settling on one to actually work on. Maybe she does the first level of a few different aspirations, which still earns her reward points, and she tries to decide what will be her priority as an adult. Which I thought was a really good idea. Like, we only have, because I think I'm going to end this series at part 40, like maybe part 42, but I don't know, I think I might just end it at part 40, so we don't have a whole lot of time to switch between different aspirations. But I do like the idea of either the Friend of the World aspiration or the soulmate one, and I guess I must have mentioned something back in that part about the fortune one. Don't remember, because that was from like 4 or 5 months ago. So maybe what we can do is we can at least put her on the soulmate aspiration for now, which I think works because, you know, she is engaged and all that, so I think like that's kind of a priority in her life right now. I mean, we could also do fabulously wealthy, but I don't know, like I don't see her like being super driven. Like I think she's more interested in like success itself and like doing well than purely by money. You know, like I don't think that's like the only way in which she measures her success. So I don't think that completely suits her. So, but I could also see the friend of the world one suiting her. Like that might be one that she's actually already completed a few levels of. So I forget where that was. I think that was in popularity. Yeah, that's where that is. Let's see, friend of the world. Yeah, so she'd have to introduce herself to people. But I feel like this one would be crazy easy for her to finish. But then I think the soulmate one would also be really easy as well. Because I mean, she has a boyfriend or girlfriend. We've got that done. I don't know if it's gonna count that go on to dates thing. Be married to BFF. Yeah, I mean, we could do this. Although I don't know. I'm sorry being so indecisive here, but I feel like so my plan is to have them get married in the last part of the series and. That's going to make it so we really can't get very far in it. So I feel like for the time being, we might be able to do more with this aspiration. And then maybe, like, right before the last part of the series, we can switch her back to the romance one. I don't know. Let's just go with this one for now. Like, I feel like this is a good starting point. Yeah, so we just have to introduce ourselves to 10 Sims, which should be pretty easy. So anyway, we've got that figured out. So I think let's just have her get on with raking the leaves as well. Like, just have all of them contribute to this. Oh, wait, can they sing? I think this is just from, I don't think they can sing while, like, that'd be kind of cool if they could sing while they rake leaves, but I don't think they could do that. I think that's just kind of standing there and singing. Yeah, and then you're whacking Dakota with the rake. Poor Dakota. Aw. She's just being a good girl and sitting there, and you're smacking her with a rake. But I'm glad to see the teamwork here. Ooh, and maybe, like, I don't know if his relationship with Maxie, his relationship with Maxie is probably, or we could have a Piper woohoo, because I know there's, like, the leaf pile woohoo, and I haven't done this yet, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon in my season's Let's Play, in my season's Let's Play, so I don't know, maybe we could have her woohoo with Ariel in that. Although I think now would be a kind of awkward time to do that, like with them all out here, like helping with raking leaves. Like I feel like that's something, you know, they maybe do at night when everyone's off asleep, you know, like not in the middle of daylight when people are walking by. Although I don't know if they really care. I think they do have a reaction if you woohoo in the leaf pile. But yeah, I don't know. Perhaps like later in this part or in the next part or something like that, we'll do that. Jonah Fox would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? Sure. You know what? I mean, she's going to be going over to you know, his house anyway, but why not? He can come over here and hang out a little bit beforehand. And I'm not sure if we're really going to have time for him to hang out, for Liam to hang out with Maxine. I mean, we could just have him stop raking the leaves and do that. Although I think we're almost done with that already. And I also noticed how like all the plants are starting to fade in color. So I think like the flowers are starting to die off and all of that. So the plants are starting to get a little bit more barren. And what is this? Like I just noticed there's like this clean floor. What happened there? Was that like where lightning struck or something like that? I don't know why it's so dark there. That's weird. But there we go. I think all the, like, or at least almost all the leaves are pretty much cleaned up. Is that Otto? Oh, here we go. There's Otto being a good boy and sitting there. He's just so freaking adorable. All right, so Jonah's here. Let's go ahead and have her say hi to him. So, I don't know, we'll just discuss interests, start off with that. We'll just have her stop with the raking the leaves. I think they're almost done anyway, and then I'm going to have, okay, he stopped already, so, or no, he's still doing that. You know what, I think we're just going to get Maxine on over here to have him spend some more time with her. All right, where was that? Invite hang on current lot. So we'll just go ahead and, of course, picks her. Why did I say picks her? And just make things official, as I said. So that might be kind of awkward for Bridgette, but I mean, I don't think, okay, so I don't think Bridgette's crush on him, hopefully she's not stuck, but I don't think her crush on Liam is, like, super duper serious, like, where it's a, like, you know, like, she feels like she has to be with him. I think it's, like, just kind of, like, you know, like, she thinks about it and that kind of deal. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's not serious, but she's kind of like, you know, it would be nice if the opportunity presented itself, but it's not like it has to happen kind of a thing. So I think if she, did he invite her over? Okay, let's try that again. But, yeah, I mean, I think if she, what am I doing? I think if she, you know, knew that he was officially in a relationship, I don't think she would want to mess with that, you know, especially given what happened between her and Shane with, you know, him cheating on her with Zoe. So I don't think she would want to be the other woman in a situation. So I could see her respecting that, you know, like she knows something's going on. So that's, you know, she's, that's not going to be a shock at all. But, you know, I think she'll be understanding. You know, I don't think she would overstep any boundaries or anything like that. So let's go here and Green Maxine, so enthused about a new show. I'm not sure what Jonah's doing. Looks like he's just hanging out in the... Oh, he's washing his hands. All right, that's cool. Tell an engaging story. Maybe we can have them watch a movie together upstairs. Let's caress her cheek. And then we can just have them go up here and watch a movie together. Maybe cuddle on the couch. So we'll go ahead and do that. So watch Diamonds Are Forever. I think that's like their James Bond type movie. But I was thinking that around 2 or 3, we could have Piper and Ariel head over to Piper's parents. I was just going to move both Piper and Ariel into their household to make life a little bit easier. But let's go down here to these two. So it looks like they're just sitting here and chatting. I guess we'll hold off on the watching a movie thing. Although, I mean, I would rather than be hanging out upstairs than, you know, just sitting here in that exam room. But we'll get to caressing. Or, you know what, actually, let's just go up there and have them watch a movie. Because they're having trouble down here anyway. So we'll try watching Diamonds Are for Sims once again with Maxine, and then I guess after a little bit we'll have him ask her to be his girlfriend officially. You know, I mean, I don't think it's going to come as a surprise to Maxine at all because they haven't seen each other. Things have been going pretty well. But at the same time, like, I could also see Liam, like I think there is a little bit of something between him and Bridgette. Like, I think he has, like, a teensy bit of a crush on Bridgette, you know, as well. But I think it's the same kind of deal it is for Bridgette, where it's not, like, a huge deal where it's like, oh, I think they're my soulmate or that kind of a thing. Oh, right, yeah, I just realized the reason she's not going upstairs is because I locked that door for guests. So, there we go. Hopefully she can come upstairs now. But yeah, anyway, I think, like, Liam has a slight crush on Bridgette as well. But, you know, he had a thing going on with Maxine beforehand, and he really likes Maxine, so he wasn't about to just, like, call that off to, like, potentially pursue something with his roommate. But someone did also point out that both Maxine and Bridgette are redheads, and that maybe Liam has a little bit of a type. He has a little bit of a soft spot for redheads. Okay, where is Maxine? Is she coming up here? All right, let's try this again. All right, watch a movie with... Watch Diamonds Are for Sims. I'm determined to watch this specific movie for some reason. And then we'll just cancel that, hopefully, or I guess not cancel it. I don't know. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Good, she's coming up here. I'm not sure who her relationship is going down with, but, oh, why can we not... Why can you not sit on the couch? There's, like, plenty of space in here. I don't get this. Alright, let's try this again. Watch Diamonds Are for Sims with Maxine. I'm getting real frustrated. I give up. You know, we're not gonna watch a damn movie, because apparently, like, this is not happening. Let's blow a kiss. Like, we'll just cut right to the chase. Maybe give her a kiss. And, I don't know, like, once we move on to, Harvestfest at Piper's family's, then we can just pretend that these two are continuing to hang out here, although... I mean, you know, maybe they're going to Liam's family to eat Thanksgiving or Harvestfest dinner together there as well. Alright, we'll just go ahead and ask to be girlfriend. I noticed that Milo also has the zoomies. Like, I just love seeing all the dogs in this house just running around and getting the zoomies and acting crazy. Alright, so anyway, let's see this. I'm sure she's going to say yes. And yay, there we go. The two of them are officially a couple. And I do like Maxine. Lynx Johnson is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out. I don't know, not really good timing for that. I mean, that is cool that he wants to hang out together with him. Alright, so we'll just hold our hands. It is 2:30, so... Oh, he wants to woohoo. I mean, no. I don't think we should have them woohoo in the leaf pile in broad daylight, although I don't think no one cares. But I don't think I'm going to do that. And then, oh, I love Milo. Milo's just so cute. And also did remember to give him a collar, like, back before the last part. Oh, what is this? Mila is wondering if I want to come over. Oh, that is... What? I just saw him, like, hop to the side there. That was weird. This is perfect, though, because it's kind of like Miles, like, hey, Piper, when are you planning on coming over for dinner? Like, we're getting things ready right now. Just, you know, just kind of get here as soon as you can. We're waiting for you. I love it. It's perfect. You know, she's, like, asking her to come over now. But after that, I think I am going to go ahead and get them on over to their house so we can cook dinner ahead of time. So I'll set up a little dinner party for Ariel's family to come over. It'll be exciting. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and do that now. Piper and Ariel just arrived here, and Mila's going up to give Piper a hug to greet her, which is just so adorable. I love it. So she's giving her a nice, loving hug. Like, I just love these little family moments. So let's also have her share the Harvestfest spirit. Also looks like Toby isn't in that great of a mood. So we'll just, because I think there were some interactions I saw. Okay, let's not complain about Harvestfest. Alright, there we go, giving another hug. Nah, not that. Let's be thankful. Because that was part of the holiday, so we did have the thankful spirit. And Mila does love this tradition from being good, so that's really nice. So tell a knock-knock joke. There we go, we completed that. I wonder if that completed for Piper as well. So I guess we'll have her be thankful as well, so we'll share Harvestfest spirit. I'm not sure if that's going to complete that as well, but we'll see. We'll have her be thankful at least. And what is Ariel doing? Okay, so she's just sitting here reading a book or something like that. Yep, reading a book. What is she? Oh, there we go, sharing spirit. Right, that's what she's doing. But before I forget, let's go ahead and plan the event. So I'll have her do it since I know she knows Ariel's family. So we'll set up a little dinner party to get them all on over here. And that way we have some time to prepare a grand meal and bake some dessert, since I did change the garden gnomes to the whole baking thing, because I just did not want to deal with them in this series. So there we go, dinner party. So we'll have the host be all 4 of them. Sounds good. And then for the guests, Jonah's of course going to be a guest. I mean, I guess I could make Jonah, hold on, let's make Jonah a host too, because I mean, he lives here. Might as well include him in that. And then hopefully she can invite his whole family. All right, so there we go. So we got Arya and Carissa and Caleb, and hopefully they don't show up in Halloween costumes because that'd be real awkward. And then we got Arthur, and I'm pretty sure that is it. Yep, I think that's good. Don't think there are any other siblings or anything like that. All right, so this is just going to be a small dinner party. Nothing too fancy. All right, event time. So let's make it, it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock now. So let's make it 5 p.m. Just so we have plenty of time. I think that's a good start time. All right, so we are all set up. That is awesome. And it is also, I wonder if that, because, wait, no. There wasn't an invite friends tradition or anything like that for this holiday, which is good. Because that didn't work so well when I tried doing that in my Seasons Let's Play. But I also noticed that they really need their leaves raked. Like, look at this, all this leaves all over the place, which is the unfortunate thing about having trees. Like, the trees look pretty and all that, but then you have to rake up the leaves, and that's just frustrating. I'm really not looking forward to dealing with that once fall rolls around, but let's have him go ahead and give Toby a bath since he's a bit dirty, and then we can have, what's Cyrus doing? I can't remember who had the highest cooking skill. Oh, he is Max. Okay, let's have him cook. But I think she might have been Max too. But anyway, we'll just cook a grand meal. Oh, I also noticed that, oh right, that's because I picked as a tradition. That's why it's like highlighted like that. So I think we're going to have to make a tofurkey dinner so that Cyrus can enjoy it since he is a vegetarian, and that's, I think, yeah, that's the only, oh, that's cool. There was like a grand breakfast too. Oh, so you could like prepare a special breakfast for the holiday too. I didn't know that. But anywho, I think we're going to have to do a tofurkey dinner just so poor Cyrus here can enjoy it. But I mean, we could prepare other dishes too. And what was his baking skill? I forget if he had that built up at all. Yeah, I don't think he really has a baking skill. Nope, does not look like it. Does she? Okay, yeah, he does have a higher cooking skill than she did. It doesn't look like she really knows how to bake either. There we go. Look at that fanciness. Oh, I love how she's helping out. Like, she's just helping with setting up for the party and everything. That's awesome. It looks like things are going well with her so far. So I'm guessing for this to be accomplished, yeah, I think it's just like if people take part in it, that's enough. Like, it doesn't have to be like everyone cooks. That makes no sense. And then select baker cookie, then choose a bake good. So maybe we can have her, I think it's... Alright, I guess that somehow stayed in the bowl. Yeah, so I don't think we can have both of them cook at the same time, so we're going to have to wait for him to be done with that, but at least he's on preparing the main course, so we'll have that finished, and then we can prepare the dessert, and maybe something else, like, you know, while they're here and they're just chatting prior to eating, let's start. And I just realized we should probably also change him into something nicer, because it's like this nice dinner. There we go, thank God. I was about to say it's like this nice dinner, and he's just wearing a basketball jersey. And then let's clean this up as well. We don't need to have that sitting out for any reason. All right, we're finally done stirring everything. And the tofurkey was magically already in there. All right, then. I wonder how tofurkey tastes. Like, I've never... Geez, she didn't even bring it outside. Like, I've never actually eaten tofurkey. Like, I've had tofu a lot, of course. Like, I'm not sure if it's just, like, tofu molded into a turkey shape. Or if it's, like... I don't know. I imagine it's got some seasonings and stuff like that added on. Oh, look at that. I love the two sisters giving each other a hug. Let's thank her for coming. And then we'll have her thank her parents for coming as well. And I don't know why they're going upstairs. It seems a little rude to do. And I'm not sure where her brother is. And I'm also really glad to see they didn't show up in their Halloween costumes, because that'd be awkward. But we can have her be thankful. Like, yeah, do this just to accomplish that for her. And I want to see if Piper... Okay, so Piper did it. Mila has done it. I think so far Mila said, there we go, the tofurkey is done. Excellent. So I want to see if we could just stick it on the, like, if there's enough room to just, that's a really tiny tofurkey. But let's have them go ahead and prepare something else. So let's cook another grand meal. So we'll make something, like maybe we should make regular turkey, because, you know, not everyone may be a fan of tofurkey. Yes, I guess there is some herbs put on, because it looks like any herb goes on it. So anyway, we'll just make a turkey dinner as well. And why, oh, is she cooking something? Oh, stop it. No, don't make a BLT. Come on, you don't need to do that. Freaking Mila, don't make a BLT. Now's not the time. I mean, you know, maybe since he did that, we'll have her cook a grand meal. So we'll have her make the turkey dinner, since she's the one who would actually eat it. And Jonah's in his cosplay costume. That's awesome. So let's have him be thankful and do that with Jonah. Oh, right, because what I did was I set one of his party wears as a cosplay costume because someone suggested that I make one of his party outfits like a cosplay costume that he could change it into on occasion. So I guess he just decided to change it to that one. So let's go ahead and get him out of that one and get him to something a little bit more proper for the occasion. So there we go. Let's do that. Are we already eating this? All right, I guess we might as well just call everyone to the grand meal because it looks like they're helping themselves anyway. So there we go. Let's just do it so we can get this done. Yeah, I guess we don't really make multiple things made, but you know, the more options the better. And then once we're done with dinner, we can make some baked goods, and I think later on we'll have the whole revealing of the engagement thing. Let me check how much more time. So we got 4 hours left. I want to make sure I do this before the party ends. I'm kind of worried we won't have enough time for baking, but maybe we'll do that before then. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Oh, I love how she just hugged her brother. That's adorable. Okay, did we call people to the meals? Okay, so, you know, knock that off. Let's just call everyone to the meal so we can get the whole grand meal tradition done. And there we go. She's pulling some fancy cooking moves. We got the turkey in the oven. All right, let's do this. Oh, there's like a little bell. Oh, that's so cute. I love how there's a little bell. All right, let me get a picture of him ringing the bell, although Arthur's kind of walking his way. Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. I just love this. I love how he's like ringing the bell. Everyone's coming up. That's so adorable. It's like a little bit more special than the usual call to meal interaction. Okay, so hopefully that will complete this. Or maybe not. I guess not. It should. I mean, he made the meal. I don't know. Alright, well hopefully it resolves itself. Okay, so they're all grabbing their tofurkey. I guess we didn't really need the regular turkey after all, but looks like they're a fan of it. Alright, so let's not elope immediately with her. We can maybe talk about the meal. I'm sure it's delicious. We'll be thankful again. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure knowing, yeah, excellent quality, of course, like, because Cyrus is actually a really good cook. And then I want to also bring this over to the table, because I just loved how, oh, there it is. I loved how in the trailers, they just had like all the plates out on the table. I thought that looked awesome. So I kind of wanted to do that a little bit, even though we've got like fake turkey and real turkey and that's it. We got like, the mashed potatoes and it looks like some beans. Like it's a whole big deal. Like it's more than just a turkey. I love it. Awesome. Like it's just really nice to see all of them gathered around the table. So let's do some more of those Harvestfest related aspiration or interactions. So we'll be thankful. I don't know. Why are they complaining? Oh, we should have set the table. I forgot about that. My bad. Let's ask him how school's going. Just try to chat with him a little bit, and we could be thankful as well. So we'll do that. And then perhaps we could share the spirit with her. Don't know if that's an interaction they can do sitting down. I think they can. Oh, nice. She completed one of the traditions. All right, share Harvestfest spirit. I wonder what that was. Okay, good. So I think they have to actually eat it. Like they have to finish eating it. Maybe that's what it is. So I guess it completes once they finish eating their plates. That's good to know. I was worried for a minute. Although I really wish everyone would actually sit at the table because Carissa for some reason is just standing at the counter. Oh, but I just love seeing everyone sitting at the table and eating together. And then we got the cat meowing. So that's also, I think she's begging for food probably. I mean, I'd imagine so with all this turkey on the table. Oh yeah, that's Ginger. And then Cyrus is just, oh no, that's not Cyrus, that's Arthur. Yeah, the two of them are just awkwardly standing out in the kitchen. And okay, there's Cyrus. What is he doing? Okay, stop it. Let's join in on the meal. Oh, are they singing? That's awesome. Oh, love it. They're getting all spirited, excited about it. So how much time do we have left? We've got 2 hours left. So we've got a good bit of time. Looks like they're getting a little bit flirty, so that's nice to see. And then Caleb is also joining in on the singing. That's awesome. You know, let's sing another song. We'll have Cyrus, or not Cyrus, we'll have Piper go ahead and sing something. Or, you know, maybe we should have Cyrus sing. I don't know if it really matters, but he is a pretty good singer. Like, he has a maxed out singing skill. I forget how you do the singing interaction. Is it... Oh, this is it. Hold on. Fruitage Lang Zine. I mean, that sounds like kind of a... Let's just have everyone sing it together. I love it. I mean, that sounds like kind of a Harvest Festy song, so hopefully everyone will come downstairs and they can sing together. And then I think after they're gathered together and have been singing, that would probably be a good moment to reveal the engagement, like once we've got everyone gathered around. All right, so where is Ariel? Is she coming over? There we go. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I just love this. This is adorable. Oh, we can also just click anywhere and hit sing together. He sounds really good too. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, so I think that was it. Alright, so now that we've got everyone gathered around here, we're just gonna get on with revealing the engagement and see what everyone thinks. So it was a little bit after the engagement announcement, and Piper and Ariel are both pretty embarrassed because that did not go as smoothly as they had hoped it would. You know, they're expecting just congratulations and we're so happy for yous, especially since they waited 2 months after getting engaged to avoid that kind of reaction, but unfortunately did not work so well. And on top of that, Ariel is also really embarrassed because Piper did get a little bit defensive because of her mom's reaction and raised her voice a bit at her, which Ariel was not happy with and is kind of, you know, worrying that her mother's not going to think as highly of Piper after that. But Piper just took what her mom was saying the wrong way and got a bit worked up by it. And awesome. Yeah, I was just having him do some baking to complete that tradition. So we'll call it a meal so everyone can partake in a baked treat and have some dessert. Although I think the party wrapped up, so they might all have left. Yeah, so I think they're all on their way out. I don't know, maybe some of them will go ahead and grab a cookie. But they were also a bit surprised by Cyrus's reaction because usually he's carefree and it's just, you know, we'll just go with whatever. But yeah, they're surprised that he said that he kind of agrees with her and thinks that they should hold it off. But that's coming from a place of he was in a, not really like the same situation with Nicole, but kind of a similar situation with Nicole because they weren't much older than Piper and Ariel when they moved to the city together, and he was infatuated with Nicole and thought that they were going to get married and be together forever, but then things ended up not working out and they ended up discovering that they weren't as good of a match as they had thought they were. And Ariel and Piper are definitely a better couple than those two were, but Cyrus doesn't necessarily know that. You know, he's just worrying that she's going to find herself in the same situation as he and Nicole, and it's a lot easier to end a boyfriend-girlfriend type relationship or an engagement than it is to end a marriage. So, you know, him and her parents just want to make sure that they're sure about this before they tie the knot. That being said, I don't think the same thing that happened to Piper, or not, why am I mixing the names? I don't think the same thing that happened to Cyrus and Nicole is going to happen to Ariel and Piper. I just don't see that. They're a much better couple for each other, but that's just the place that Cyrus is coming from. That's the experience that he's had. And I think it does make sense. Like, I think that is a good bit of advice to maybe, like, wait a little bit, not be a rush, you know, like, save some money. So I think what my plan is, like, what I'm planning on doing is doing a bit of a fast forward in the last part, because as I said, I wanted to have them get married in the last part. So what I think I'm going to do is in part 40 or part 42, or no, like, I think I am going to end it at part 40, but what I'm going to do is we're just going to fast forward like 2 years for the last part, and then I'll talk about like what's happened in those 2 years and all of that and make some progress with their lives just to make the final part a little bit more exciting and a little bit more eventful. So really looking forward to that. So we've got like four more just regular parts before the series ends. And I mean, I would like to make it longer and, you know, like dig into more of the storylines we have going on, but also like I don't want to drag the series out too much. So I think 40 parts is a good point to just go ahead and end it at. You know, I'm sure we'll see this family later in a future Let's Play, so we'll get plenty of time to explore things more then. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!